How to keep motivated and feeling on purpose when you're not learning anything, working towards anything, basically on the bridge. I got out of high school and I was waiting to apply for uni. And now that I've finished both exams and just waiting for results, things have been confusing. I really want to help anybody out there who's living in a similar situation. I think I found something to help. It's about remaining on purpose, as I said, regardless of your part on that track, on that race, regardless of if anybody else is further ahead or behind you. That doesn't matter. It's about where you are, what you're gonna do about it. And here's a few things that we can do. So basically, the first thing you gotta do is searching a problem to solve. That way, you're looking at the timely solution. So what are your current thoughts about it? For example, lately I've been prioritizing feeling good on top of my health. Of course, at the sake of the good habits that I've already built. That looks like eating some brownies while I'm watching a series with my mom. The problem itself was the feelings of nostalgia for my childhood that I've been experiencing, and they hit harder and harder each time. So what are you solving it with? When you've found where you're currently at, you can see, okay, what matches my beliefs, my wishes, the control that I wish to have, and what doesn't, what makes me lose my control over my own life. From here, focus on improving the root. That is the base of all that happens in your life. You focus on your thoughts. What are you allowing to enter? And by this, I mean to tell you, the way you're talking yourself to your goals, to your purpose, and to your actions does matter. Your being influences your actions, right? We know it. But what influences your being is your thoughts, the way you talk to yourself. So in this example, what is missing currently is my discipline, my control, as I just told you. And what I left behind is my meditation, my journaling, and just stopping to reflect on my current reality. And it shows. But if you don't stop to notice it, you won't spot that out. Now it's time to notice different results at different points of your life. At some points, I have cared more about food and video games and the instant gratification those bring. I have cared about family, friendships, and pleasing them and pleasing my weakest self by just surrendering to the first thoughts that come to my mind and not stopping to reflect and to sit with them. The next points, I would care more about not really weight, but exercising, my health, feeling good, getting new benefits, building new habits. As in others, I would just care for whatever made me feel good without any goal in mind, without thinking about a specific result that my actions would get me to. Then the most recent one is hyperfixation on that goal. And which results have those given me? Which results have those that you're thinking about given you? The first gave me overweight problems in my heart, a bad self-image, but a lot of video game memories and associations with music and finding the right people maybe, and a lot of good times. Where would you get if this stage that you're in would follow on forever? Is that your destination or the destination that somebody else chose for you? Is this one that you dread or one you're afraid to live or one you're excited about? Are you sure you really want to look at those roads through the window when you're driving there? And this depends on how you're saying things. As I said, the way you talk yourself to your goals and to action. For example, if I say I want to lose weight, that feels out of purpose. That feels like something that somebody else chose for me and something that could save me, but it would mean like a certain type of road. But rather, if I say, oh, I want to be jacked, I want to lift heavier, I want to be the strongest that I've ever been. We're running out of light, by the way. No, too much. Perfect. I want to feel lighter when I run. I want to have visible abs. So even if they mean kind of a similar process, which is losing fat, changing your diet, changing your habits, changing the way you look at food, they mean different things in the end because of how you're saying it. They mean lifting heavier. They mean running faster. They mean this and that. And the wording makes a different effect on you. For example, when I think about lifting heavier, oh, I feel like testosterone boost. And when I think about running faster, I'm thinking about, yes, apocalypse, I will be able to run away from zombies. And when I think about getting to the next point in my life, when I will have passed the bridge I am telling you about, the university, which has been a whole road, I just want to be able to reflect deeper and find a deeper meaning in my life. So if I'm just saying I want to get to this specific uni, I will not find the purpose that I find when I say I want to have a deeper connection with those around me. I want to have a place that embraces who I am. I want to have a space where I can create. Like, bro, that is something that I can create wherever I go. But if I'm only thinking about this very specific goal, very specific wording, because it's the words, I feel more tense and attached to one single idea. And that only brings you stress if you don't make it. I'm gonna share something personal to you. Today I received bad news. They were really good news, actually. I didn't receive the scholarship that I was hoping for. And that was my 3 out of 4 options for uni. So the last one, I will only receive the news like 3 days before actually starting. So I experienced a lot of uncertainty this morning. But you know what I did? I stopped, remembered that last night I was talking with my partner. She said really awesome things, and we talked about how we imagine the future. And that really put me in a better mood and changed my whole mindset about the problem that I was experiencing, the problem or the feeling or the trigger, or it can be the thing that I was avoiding by missing my childhood, taking responsibility, having control of my choices, and the goal of not being so dependent on my environment. So that is the last point. Find an activity, a person, a space that makes you feel that way. 3 years ago, a lot. That place was Unjaded Jade. I've mentioned her a lot, but she was my place. It's a mix between making the work that will take you there and being in the zone, the right zone. So the activity, the people, the environment put you in the zone mentally. So take that into account as well. Have a clean room. Mine looks like a mess, but it
isn't, like...
Yeah, anyways. So the activity that gets you in the zone, that will bring out that identity which has control, then being able to take the actions that get you the results, okay? If you plant a watermelon and it grows and you trim it. You start to shape it as if it were a papaya, and you paint it and you expect it to stay as a papaya, but no va a ser una papaya. With time, the paint will wear off. The real masks and the actions that don't have an alignment with the real you, they disappear. They don't last long because they aren't real and they are purposeless. So plant la papaya. And once you plant it, do not waste your time planting other plants and expecting them to be this purposeful fruit. It will be easier later. So just inviting you to be real, be you. I sound like an influencer, I don't like that. Just be you, what's your name? Juanita, be Juanita. You're lack, be lack. You're die, be die. That's it.